The Poor People's Campaign was built on the credence that the death of millions of Americans can be directly linked to poverty. They call their movement a national call for moral revival for the country, including lawmakers to address critical issues. At the Capitol today, folks from multiple organizations rallied behind the Poor People's Campaign, joining others in 30 states to discuss the power of voting.
We're here to say that policy murder needs to stop.
It's the kickoff of 40 weeks of massive voter mobilization across the country. Leaders say they are demanding direct action from lawmakers in areas like low living wages and labor rights, as well as clean water and environmental justice.
There are a lot of folks that are struggling, particularly, with being food insecure, not having enough housing. One of the main problems is that there just isn't enough income to meet all of the needs.
People gathered to hear the call to action to vote from both allies of struggling residents and people who have endured themselves.
Well, that's a way for them to get involved and really bring their voice and their power to bear.
Like Sierra Edmondson, an organizer with the Nebraska Civic Engagement Table, says she endured several financial hardships. She says there were times she would have to choose between feeding her eldest child or feeding herself with a growing baby in her stomach.
So I would go without. And I almost lost my second son because of that. The doctors told me, they put me on bed rest, and they told me, they're like, because of your lack of nutrition, you will lose your baby if you don't change.
Edmondson says there was nothing she could do, as the choice to not eat was one she feels legislators and lawmakers made for her with lack of policies.
It's important for them to understand that this is really an epidemic that we are facing, and that we can't just keep brushing it off to the side, keep doing, eventually this policy will help, this policy will help. No, we need direct change now.
The campaign says the revival doesn't stop here. To get involved with the movement, you can find more information under this story at 1011now.com.